You're up to 5 dunks. This is now officially your most ever. Are you actually getting younger?
No, I mean, not literally, but I think, just putting in those late night hours and just getting as healthy as I can and getting better in the season. That's always the goal. I know some of my peers or some of the past players have talked about how difficult it can be to get better during the season, but the way technology is, the way we have recovery tools and resources, I think it's possible. And again, it just goes back to the work that no one sees. So I'm grateful I could get on that rim a little bit and break a career high.
I think you guys have been wondering what would happen when the shots finally started falling.
You said we were wondering, or?
I think you guys have actually been saying in recent days, what's going to happen when the shots start falling. So what does this team look like now on a night like this when the shots are falling?
It looks great. Knowing that our dribble penetration, touching the paint, creates other opportunities for all of us, and we're getting wide open shots and rhythm shots, and I think when those start to fall, we're even tougher team to beat. We attack the rim pretty well, but when that perimeter shot is falling, we're able to make defenses play us a little bit higher on the three-point line. They start doubling us. They start getting the ball out of me and Luka's hands, then that creates other opportunities for other guys to get open shots and get baskets.
Kyrie, it seemed like things were done in increments here. Luka got off, in that second quarter. Then the third quarter, you came in and threw a few punches. At one point, PJ, doing this thing.
Yep.
And then, of course, Tim coming off the bench, add more punches, more knockout blows. Can you talk about that type of rhythm when it just flowed from one player to the next player and everything just works beautifully?
Yeah, I think that's a true testament to the selflessness we have here. Just the mentality going into every game, knowing that we're ready to deal with all the punches that teams throw at us, and we feel like we have the resolve, we have the perseverance, and we also have the IQ, and we communicate very well, and we're getting better at that in that area. So when teams start throwing adjustments at us, I think you're seeing a high level chess match, quality chess match against other coaches and other players, and when it's working for us and we're able to fire on all cylinders where guys are coming off the bench or our starters are getting easy baskets in transition or guys are getting into their ISO situations and being highly efficient, we just want to continue to feed that with good energy and encouragement. So you're seeing selflessness, encouragement, and also a will to win your matchup.
Kyrie, just talk about the level of shot making tonight and what it kind of does for the vibe of the team, especially knowing that you're going to face this team on Friday. Mm-hmm. And then also, do you guys feel like you guys are peaking at the right times, 9-1 out of your last 10 games?
Yeah, I think we don't take for granted how well we've been playing. We're not satisfied because of just where we are positioning-wise. We know it's at stake. We've been having that conversation pretty diligently. And what was your first question?
The shot making tonight.
Oh yeah, the shot making, man. When guys are making those tough shots, and you can see it's just a nice move or something, a quality of a possession. You can see what that does for our group. We get hyped for each other. We're all big fans of each other. I think that's the most beautiful thing. Come together at the right time. Had a good trade deadline, and now we are putting our best foot forward every single game and every single night, and having that communication that no matter what goes on in the first, quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, we will have a great chance to win if we're doing the right things and we're following our game plan. And we're not relying on the coaches to do everything and fix everything. It's really just a communicative type of atmosphere where we're on the court and we make adjustments as players and we know where we have to be. So everybody paying attention to the game plan and being mature about their approach.
Kyrie, Tim Hardaway mentioned on our radio postgame tonight how you kept encouraging him through this pretty difficult stretch that he's been through, and just said that you've got to keep shooting. And just how important is the leadership role that you take for somebody? He's been in the league a long time too, but that you have the ability and he has the ability to accept what you're saying and just go and do and be a part of something that, now that he's finally got it turned around?
Yeah, I don't think it was just his shooting. it's basketball. There are going to be times where you shoot well for weeks upon time, months at a time, and there's going to be some dry spells. And you never want to go in a dry spell in the middle of pushing for a playoff position, or other guys are playing well around you and you're not necessarily playing at the top level that you want. So for me, it's just understanding his journey and understanding him on a human level and trying to get the most out of him, and doing it in an encouraging way. I think everyone in this room could speak to someone in their life being around that encourages them, and how much of a positive reinforcement or what a positive reinforcement can do for someone's psyche, someone's mental strength, or just where they are in their lives. So I've just tried to be that light, not only for him, but for other guys on my team, and just try to simplify, kind of the pressure that comes with this game. We all want to win, we all want to win championships, but there's only one team every single year. So when you have a special group, you don't want to take it for granted, and you don't want to put yourself first all the time when the team is playing well. So he was going to get out of it. I wasn't worried about him. We're in our 30s now. We've been seeing, I like to remind him, we're in our 30s, man. We've been seeing tons of defense and offense. We've shot thousands of shots at this point. We have to be some of the mature guys on the team with our approach and how we handle failure, and how we handle not making shots, and how we handle when things aren't going your way. That's the true testament of character when people are judging you. So.
No, it's not easy to hold a team like the Kings under 100 points. What stood out to you about the defensive execution today?
I think just us paying attention to details, and also kind of having a respect for who the Kings are. They're a well-coached team. We know that they're going to be even more well-prepared for Friday's game. So we just want to show respect to them and play hard and play physical. Be ready for them to throw all their best punches. I felt like they tried to do that in the first half. They're coming off a back-to-back. We're coming off a back-to-back. So anything could have happened tonight. We luckily came out more fortunate enough to come out and earn the win. But Friday, we just know what it's going to be like when they get 2-3 days of rest. Or I'm not sure if they play in between, but they're okay. Yeah, so getting ready for even more invigorating matchup, exciting matchup. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Kyrie. It's a discussion group, so it says like why Kyrie performing better and more efficiently with Mavericks. So can you comment on that? And also, do you have any plan to visit China this summer?
Yeah, I'm definitely going back to China, and I think the phrase that I have to say back to that is probably it's got to be a shoot, man. It's got to be a shoot.
All right, thanks, guys.